or if you upgrade, whoa, a bouncing axe? That guy's, he's on a mission. He's got somewhere to go. Hey guys, Logdotzip here, and welcome to prison. Yes, we are in prison. This is the server that I saw Ian and Ty actually doing something on. It is the Tech Geeks prison server. And if you want to check it out, the server will be in the description, the IP for it, of course. Now, the name of the game is to find your way to freedom by mining and selling items to upgrade to the cell blocks. And I'll be going a little bit more into detail about what exactly that means. But basically, your goal is just to escape this huge prison by doing manual labor for them. You know, how is this prison going to build? It's not going to build itself. So they employ the help of their inmates to mine ores for them, and your goal is to get $20,000 to upgrade to the next block. But we're gonna go on the red brick road. Follow the red brick road, and you will be able to see some of the instructions and different ways of playing the server as we go along. I'll do my best to try and explain it to them because it is a very complex server. I wanted to check it out when I saw Ian and Ty's version of it because, as you know, I'm a big fan of survival type servers, and this is a lot of mining and, you know, some crafting as well. So I thought I might enjoy this, and I hope you guys do too. Make sure you let me know if you want to see more of this. I'm not sure if you'll take it, you know, in a good way or not. I hope so. I think it'll be fun. So do let me know in the form of a like or comment. So here's the rules. If you want to read these over, you can pause them. It's all real common sense. Just basically, you know, don't be an ass. Everything will be just fine if you're not an ass. Here are the various donation ranks if you want to grab some of those. I was provided with one of the donator ranks to kind of showcase a few of the different features that the server offers to you. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, that's where you'll be able to check it out. And what do we have over here? Yes, these are just the names of some of the staff that will help you if you find them online. But we'll make our way down the staircase, make our way through the smoking crowd, and we show up in D block. So this is the block you start in. There are various different blocks before you reach freedom. D, then C, B, A, and then A, S, F, J. And the easiest way to remember that is ASF Jerome. Yes, I don't know if they did that after Jerome, but that's an easy way to remember. And once you get past block J, you're free. And once you get freedom, you actually get to survive in an open, free world. So that's pretty sweet. It does take a while to do, though. So you'll have to play on the server for a bit in order to get there. You know, I've actually been wanting to find some kind of server to call home. It might be this one, and who knows, we might run into Ian on here too. I don't know, he said he wanted to do some more videos of this too. So you get started out. I want to show a few of the things you can get started off with. You start with some stone tools and some bread. Actually, start with 5 bread. Now, I don't really need food, so I'm just going to give it to some random guy. Let me see. Where's the... Oh, no pressure plate over there? Huh. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm just going to drop this somewhere. I don't need it because one of the perks of being a donator, the rank, is if you use /feed, your hunger goes all the way back up. So let's get into it. First of all, you'll see that these red and blue wools, if you are in red wool, you are attackable. You can be attacked if you're over here. As long as you're within blue wool, you will be just fine. Nothing's going to happen to you, I promise. But some of the other kits that you can get if you donate or if you upgrade, whoa. A bouncing axe? That guy's he's on a mission. He's got somewhere to go. That's very interesting. Looks like somebody died. Rip in pieces. But yes, some of the kits you can get are owner, slave, super, elite, and VIP. I accidentally used some of these. Slave gives you iron tools. Owner gives you iron tools and iron armor. Super gives you diamond tools and armor. Elite gives you better diamond tools and armor. And VIP gives you, well, I'll show you exactly what it gives you. VIP, or excuse me, kit VIP. So it'll load you up with all this stuff. Now what I didn't show you is I already have some of these things. It appears to be, yes, it's the same tools already given. So I kept some of the tools from the other ones because I used them earlier to see what they did. I didn't know what they did, so I wasn't too sure. I'm going to use the stone stuff because, you know, most of you are going to start out with that to give you an idea. Now here are some of the prison cells. You can actually rent certain prison cells to store your things in. I think this one's got, as you can see, there's a chest in it you can keep your goods in, and smelt because you can be stolen from. And there is a furnace area I'll be able to show you in a little bit here. But I want to get to the meat of this server and, you know, the whole point. So we've got the log mine and the D mine, D block mine. Yeah, take it to the D. So, in order to gain money on the server, you need to, as I explained, mine, do some crafting, and some cutting some wood. So as you collect blocks, you'll notice that you'll be able to, right over here, you can actually sell them for certain amounts of money. So if I were to sell this right now, let me see, yes. So I sell those, and it adds to /money. So now I've got 14 bucks. Now, in order to rank up to the next block, you need $20,000. So, you know, it does take a little bit of time to get up there, but the more you play on the server, obviously, the faster it's going to be, and the more you upgrade your tools, the better it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is just cut until I've got 64 things of wood, and we will get back to it from there. Sounds good. Okay, and we're back. I've got some blocks. Now, one thing I wanted to let you guys know is to never dig directly below you. Now, if you've seen Ty's video, you'll know exactly why, but for those of you that haven't, sometimes sneaky players will do this. And you will fall all the way to your death if you were right on top of it. So, as with any general rule in Minecraft, do not dig directly below you because it could mean trouble. So, we've got some blocks. And you can actually decide to sell it in a full stack by just right-clicking this. But I'm going to actually hold on to these blocks, give you an idea of some other things you can do with the blocks later. We'll sell off these four. Well, alright, there we go. I had those. I'm so tempted to give away all these nice things, but I don't want to cause inflation. So yes, this is the wood area. We've got some wood, build a nice house. And here's the mine over here. Now the mine is a little more, you know, you gotta be a little competitive with, you know, how you mine. Ores are scattered throughout this little area. You have to kind of search for them because, as you can see, oh, looks like somebody's getting down and dirty down here. Gosh, wish I could see. I'll probably add some kind of light so that you can see a little bit better as to what I'm seeing right now. But yeah, the idea is to find iron and coal in this area, use it to get a better pickaxe, and then you can start getting things like gold and diamond and emerald and things of that nature. Ooh, speak of the devil, here is some iron. And there's, oh wow, look at that. Okay, with any luck we'll be able to get an iron pickaxe pretty soon here. Did I get those? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Going crazy. Actually, what's happened here is whenever I try and record on this server, I get swamped with people. Hey, Log, hey, could I beat it? And they'll send me messages, oh, sub to this person for epic prison videos. So what the owners have gone ahead and done is they've actually made me invisible. So the people around me are probably just like, whoa, I almost fell all the way down there. They're probably just like, how is this happening? I'm seeing blocks suddenly just break by themselves because they don't see me. So, that's not something you can normally do. You'd have to be a cool guy like me in order to get invisible. Where is the last piece of iron? When I find some iron, I'm going to resume. Okay? How's that sound? Oh, praise the heavens, we found some iron. Yes, I went all the way to the bottom and then started to dig up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So yes, this is the bottom. As you can see, it is a huge area of the mines that goes all the way to the top, and based off of the message that just appeared in the chat, you will see exactly what I mean by the reset. So I'm gonna make it to the top here. Oh, you see, as you saw right there, that is what happens when the prison mines get reset. Oh, bit of lag there, that's interesting. Dang, they just going for it like monsters. Get out of here! Did you took my iron? I will not have it. Okay, now it's safe to dig down, obviously, if the mine's just reset, because no one's done anything naughty yet, but I would not normally recommend that, so just be wary. Alright, so we have what I wanted to. Ideally, I'd like to... Oh, gosh, I saw blue. I thought I was going to fall. So, there's even another mine over here that I saw. So, you know, you'll be able to have your fair pick of the ores. So let me see. Yeah, PvP area is down below. I don't think so. So we're actually going to head over to the furnaces, which is right down this corridor. And we're going to smelt up this into an iron. Let me see. Shop and furnaces right over here. So what's really cool about the furnace system that I saw, and I thought it was clever, is it's got like a lock system so that no one can steal your stuff. So this is an unused one. So what this does is, as long as you're standing on these pressure plates, no one will be able to get into that door. So just situate yourself on these, get some coal, get that burning up real good here, and then while your coal cooks, you know, you can ponder the thoughts of life and great things like that. There's also a really cool thing that while I'm waiting for this to cook, I'd like to discuss about guards. Now there are guards on this server, and these are player guards. These are not NPCs. You can actually apply to be a guard, and the guard's job is to basically make sure that none of the inmates have swords. You're technically not allowed to have a sword. You can have a sword, but you're not supposed to be seen with it. If a guard sees you with a sword, you will either have to give up the sword or you will be put into a jail cell for an allotted amount of time, unable to warp away from it or anything like that. So your progress will basically stop if you're caught with a sword. Now you can actually kill guards, and if the guards have killed any other inmates, you'll be able to get the stuff that those guards kill for the inmates. You can never get the guards' armor though. You can tell what guards look like. They are the only ones that have chainmail armor on the server. So if you see anyone with chainmail, put your dang sword away because you're gonna lose it. Gosh. Okay, so we've got a nice iron pickaxe. We will ditch this sucker. No, I don't have anything else cooking. Alright, so let me see. Now you're probably wondering, well, what if I don't get VIP and I get hungry? Well, if you want to know where food is, it's right next to the furnaces. Over here is an area where mobs constantly spawn, and you'll be able to kill them to get food. Now you're wondering, okay, well, where am I supposed to sell all this stuff to get money? Well, right over here. So you can sell either iron ores, or if you smelt the ingots, or smelt them into ingots, you can sell them for more. So we're going to sell the rest of my iron that I've got here. Actually, that's the buy price. Sell price is right down here. So an iron ore is 16 and an ingot will double. So just cooking it doubles how much it's worth. So we'll do that. Sell, sell, sell. So what do I have now in terms of my money? $118. Kind of a slow process, especially considering you need 20,000. If you play long enough, you'll notice that some of the veterans like to just give away money every so often. So that's real nice of them. There is a lottery system on this server that you can actually partake in, and it will grant you the ability to buy a lotto ticket, and once every 24 hours, you will be eligible to win a huge amount of money. I think it's got it right here. So let me see, Lottery Plus. So right now, that is how much time is left for the lottery, and the pot is almost $60,000. So you'd be able to upgrade probably 2 blocks. And obviously it is a lottery. I'm not normally a gambling man, but it doesn't take too long to get $100. So let me see around here where you'd get the lotto ticket. It turns out that there isn't an actual place for the lottery. You just type /lottery. And you get all these different options. So let's say you wanted to buy a ticket. You go lottery, buy, daily 1 is the name of the current lottery, and you buy 1. You put the amount you want. So I just added $80 for the pot today. So it turns out it's $80, not 100, and that gives me 1 ticket chance to win whenever that lottery comes, and if you win, it will be added to your funds. Now, one of the perks of being a donator to this area is, of course, you get the donator's mine, which is located just around the bend a little bit over here. And obviously the perks of being a donator will be that you get access to not only a mine that has better ores and more of them, but instead of having to go through snow, or instead of having to go through stone, you only have to go through snow. So look how fast this all mines. So you don't have to dig through that, so you can just basically just wave your arm around like this, and I'm going to be cheap and use the tools that I got with that kit. And with any luck, yes, found some diamond right there. So diamond is going to sell for much more than any iron you find. And what's very interesting about this server is any emeralds you find. Emerald is actually worth the most in terms of ores you can find, I believe. So if you happen across any emerald, I would make it a priority to mine it because it's gonna bring you in a hefty amount of dollars. I think diamond, 1 diamond is $125. So I found my way to the VIP mine, and as you can see, I've had a little bit of fun, gotten quite a bit of stuff, quite a few levels, and I've kind of forgot to record, so I've made some definite progress. Ooh, got another emerald there. So that's where we're at now. But so if you get VIP, you'll be able to have access to this mine. But for those of you that don't, you still have all the other tools available to you. However, what I wanted to show you was actually, you know, you've seen what it takes to, you know, get money, but you know, it's not that much. So there are a couple different options that you can partake in to get more bang for your buck in terms of what you're mining, and I'm going to show you two of those. One of them requires no effort at all. It's a little bit of risk, but that also means it's pretty damn fun too. So around the corner here in this area is, what the heck just happened there? Got teleported backwards. Around the corner is a special maze that is actually in a PvP zone. And if you go through this maze and find the, where is it? It's around here somewhere. I think it's this way. If you go through this maze and make it through it, yep, right over here, you can actually find a secret shop that will give you far better deals for your items. So I'm going to do my best to try and navigate through. I have not been through yet. It is just so dark in here. I should have done what Ian did. He changes Minecraft so that even in dark areas, it's completely lit. If I don't find it in 10 seconds, I'm over it. I'm over it already. So there is that option to selling your stuff, and it is dangerous, so I would not go without all of your OP gear, like me. Or you've got an option to do something called Warp Redeem. Now what this does is it teleports you to a special area that allows you to sell your items for I think 500% more than what they're worth in the normal shops. Now in order to get actual access to said areas, you need to help out the server, and I don't think it's too much to ask. So what you can do is you can type /vote, and it will give you options to click two different things. So if you click this, if you go into here, you can actually click that link. It will take you to a little area where you can vote to help the server out. It'll just bump it up on a ranking list of other servers. And if you do this every day, you get 2 tokens. Now the tokens can be used to purchase the tickets to redeem. Now there are 3 different redemption rooms, 1, 2, and 3. The server has given me 60 tokens to show you each one. I believe tier 1 ticket costs 10 tickets. The tier 1 room costs 10 tickets. So I put in my ticket into the little ticket booth, and I get taken. I have 400 seconds to sell all the stuff I had with me for the prices listed here. So as you can tell, you get slightly better deals for your objects. I remember wood was $2, and over here now it's $5, and this is in the low tier. Wow, look at the prices here. What I'm gonna do is dump all of my goodies. Is there a way to do this quickly? No, I think I just have to do it this way. So what I'm going to do is there are a couple more aspects of the server, mainly the PvP, and this is something I'm excited about. So I'm going to save that bit for a second video. I do hope you enjoy this video. I think you will. I anticipate that you will. There are going to be a couple more aspects of the server I'd like to cover, mostly clans and PvP, and we're going to get some action going in terms of that. Oh, I've got a couple more coals I can sell. So let me see what I'm at right now. /money. Wow. 71,000. Holy moly, I definitely have enough to rank up. So let me go to spawn and we will try rank up. I am now a C prisoner. Sounds good. And now they'll know I'm here because I've been invisible this whole time. But yes, I am now able to go into C block, which has better ores, more armor, and just more PvP options. And eventually, and if you guys want me to, maybe I'll get all the way to freedom and can start a survival world once I've escaped this hell of a prison, this prison of a prison. But yes, this has been part 1 of the prison servers. I will be doing one more just to cover the PvP, but I do want to hear your feedback. I want to know if this is something you guys want to see more of. You can let me know by leaving a like on the video. I'd really like to see it. I think we get 500 likes on this video. You know, I took some time to make this server. I did my best to explain it to you guys in hopes that you'll come check it out. It really is a sweet server. As always, you'll be able to check the IP of the server in the description of this video. But yes, once again, let me know if you want to see more of this, please leave your feedback, a comment, a like, anything. Just hell, even send me a private message about it. And if I get enough positive feedback, I will do another video on this server. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you were entertained at least a little bit, and I'll see you in the next video.